called Patio Armor. That's good line, good title. The Ultra Mega Furniture Cover. It's got this special fabric that our guest Ginger Walt is going to clarify in a second. One great color, gray, and what will it do? Well, it's going to let the water out, the moisture out, but it's going to keep your furniture protected, keep it from getting, rusted and harmed in the long winter, and it's got a lot of reasons why this is a better idea. First of all, it's huge.
It's huge. It's really huge. 110 by 80 by 35 inches. And let's kind of go over here and kind of show you, because this one is our classic oval shape, which I love. I actually have more room to store things on either side.
Well, what do you got, a Hyundai under here? What
you
do
know
got?
what? You could put
Winnebago?
motorcycles. This is like your instant outside shed.
Yeah.
You could put the kids' toys, everything that you just picked up. Maybe you just got brand new furniture that cost you a fortune, because we know outdoor furniture is like your inside furniture, and it costs so much money. Now you can leave it outside and know that it is protected. It's by Patio Armor, but we have this ripstop technology, which I really want to get into that. But look at the size.
How big is it again?
It's 110 by 80 by 35. So it's going to be up and cover up, tons and tons, like layers and layers of stuff. You could even put a golf cart underneath this. You could put several motorcycles underneath this. All of your patio furniture, all of your rugs that are rolled up, all of your decorative items.
Sure.
Everything.
Get to this ripstop thing.
Yeah, so let me show you this. So one of the great things that we did at Patio Armor is that we gave you a superior material. This is made out of polyester with a PVC backing, but the way that we did this is we kind of crisscrossed the material to give it extra strength, and we call it ripstop because everybody knows if you've ever had to cover your furniture and you live up north or you live anywhere where you're going to get extreme weather, what happens? It cracks.
It stiffens.
It stiffens. It rips.
Right.
And it tears. This is resistant to doing that, which is fantastic.
Which means you're going to use it again in the next year.
Again and again. That means that you are securing your investment.
How do you
so
prove
it
that?
may puncture. It may puncture, which I'm going to show you right here. I have a pen, and that would be like, the toppest part. But guess what's not going to happen? It's not going to rip. Like, even if I'm using like extreme force, you may get a little bit of a hole in there, but it's going to stop right there. And that's one of the biggest things, because if I'm covering my furniture, I don't want to be, mindful of a sharp corner that's sticking out, because I don't want to worry about it ripping. That's not going to happen with this, and that's one of the fantastic things. And a number of other things that we also did with it as well is we put 2 vents and we covered them to give you kind of like a little finished look. So you have a vent that's in the front and you have a vent that's in the back. We eliminated the bungee cord because a lot of people were tripping over it or it wasn't cinching properly. And what we did instead is we put buckles. So we put 2 buckles on either corner. So you're getting 8 buckles, and you're able to tighten these as tight as you want.
Yeah.
On the inside, you can lock this to your patio furniture. The outside, you can cinch this tight. So it really makes sense. And then what we also did was with this outstanding superior material that we made it lighter, so that it's easier for you to handle, but we also thought, what can we do to make it easier? We added handles, so that, because all the time when you're getting these mega covers, we have 2 handles, one there and one here. You're wondering, where is the center? How do I center this in the center of all of my stuff that I want to cover?
Sure.
You use the buddy system. One person grabs that, the other person grabs this. You put it over, and it's done, just like that.
Eventually, I'm curious to see what's under here, because
let's do it.
An overhead shot. Like, we get an overhead shot of
Let's
this.
kind of pull this back to do the reveal.
It's really big, really big, right?
So you can put the great thing about this is because of that PVC backing and because it's weather resistant, you don't have to worry about mold and mildew. You don't have to worry about water getting through.
Jeez, and it keeps
You can
going.
put all of your cushions. You can put things that you would never ever leave outside
and you know
without
what? I'm
putting
gonna
a
tell you
cover.
something. That, because we have a pool and we have a patio, and that rust-proof furniture, it ain't that rust-proof.
It is not that rust-proof.
You know what I mean?
Usually, yeah, I know.
Looks
Usually
pretty
it starts,
bad after a couple
it starts
years.
creeping.
It's worth it to protect it, and it costs a fortune.
It
so
does.
take a look at this. This is brand new for the only order. It's got this rip stop fabric, so if something, if heaven forbid it should puncture, it's not going to rip and ruin the entire thing. You've got these buckles, so it'll literally secure, and that's great for wind and strong winds coming by and strong storms.
And there's nothing like a bungee being in your way when you're walking around your furniture. This doesn't have a bungee, so you don't have to worry about these buckles. You can tighten them. They're made with a really great superfine fabric. There you saw it's triple reinforced in all of the corners, double reinforced on the stitching. It covers all of your furniture. You don't even have to move your furniture. Just keep it right where it is and tuck it in. But you have that ripstop technology, which means if you have sharp corners, because tables usually don't come with the rounded corners. They're usually sharp. They're, like in a corner, right? And same thing with all of your chairs.
Well, if you can make that chair and tables or that grill last longer, well, this is going to pay for itself in the first season, right?
It will completely. All of the kids' toys, we spend a fortune getting them, but I don't have enough room in my garage to store all of that stuff. A sandbox. How about, any of the bicycles if you want to store those out? Now, this is the rip-stop technology that I was talking about. So even if it punctures through, and that takes like incredible force for me to do that. Even if it does that, guess what? It stops there. It's not going to tear. It's not going to rip.
It's stopping the rip.
It's stopping everything.
4 minutes to $17.49 at M54077. Ginger, thanks for coming back. What if it rains?
You're welcome. If it rains, guess what? Rolls right off of there. Gotta love that.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Preparing your home, protecting your home, making it a smarter home. Hey, we're going outside. Halo is coming up next. And the Halo Bolt AC/DC version is a better buy. We've got it on a better payment plan. Don't go away. We're live at Studio Park. Come on in and join us for what we got going on with the Halo Bolt AC/DC 58,000 milliamp portable charger, a car jump starter, and so much more that is joining us here on QVC. And it is back, and Sarah Codalessi's back. Sarah, it's great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
What are we seeing here? What are we going to show?
These are videos all about, putting actually the Halo Bolt to use. I mean, from a dark night in a parking lot to Kirsten trying it for the very first time with Rachel in, downtown, Dead Battery. It's really something that was a quick little montage just to show you, how this works.
Yeah, how it works. I love it. Love this item. Do you have it? I got a stat here that there's like almost 4 million.
Right.
Halo items out there. Almost
crazy.
4 million. This is one of the most popular because it's the AC/DC. Let's go through the colors because they're right up front. What do you have here?
This is our red graphite.
Here comes our gray graphite.
Yes.
This is the wood grain. I remember when we debuted this.
Yes, I love this one. It's got high-end luxury car.
Historic wood grain. Here is our violet paisley.
Right.
Along with it, by the way, these literally are going to jumpstart your car. That's all you need. You don't need another guy. You don't need another person. You don't need another car.
Absolutely not.
You use this again and again. You recharge your Halo Bolt, and you even, not only is this the carrying bag, this is the how-to guide.
Yes.
Literally, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
and 3 is start car.
I know, so really there's only 2 steps to this, but what we absolutely love about the Halo Bolt, and this one here with the AC/DC is the most powerful charger that we've ever brought. And I love the fact that when we say this is going to power your life, it really will. And it doesn't matter if